Alright, this is my first time using a milli putt. I'm going to try to replicate some weld beads. And for my first time, I'm going to just try and use it on these drums here. This is my first attempt. Yeah, not too bad. I guess this stuff wasn't really made for precision if they're welding these drum ends. Especially if it's Russian armour, it's pretty dodgy. So all I've been doing is just putting a run around this edge here. Now this is my first attempt, so obviously I'm doing heaps of things wrong here, but it's all fun. This stuff's alright. If you get too much on, you can just use water to kind of wash it away, thin it out a bit. Pretty fun stuff though. Once you get the hang of it, I guess it'd be pretty addictive. Now I'm not even sure if they welded these inside of these drums here, the ends of these drums, or how they constructed them, but whatever. It's all for fun, isn't it? Yeah. Get rid of some of this excess stuff here. Now a lot of these modelers, they love replicating this stuff, and fortunately the model itself has pretty good moulding of welding beads inside it already, which is cool. The other Tamiya King Tiger I had did as well. Now I'm just using the end of this, so it's not focusing, but just the end of this kebab stick and just kind of pushing in random patterns. It's kind of like this. Like I said, I don't think they were making these drums to enter into a concourse show and shine competition for a car show or something like that. So I think they were just kind of put together so they held. That's a pretty rough job there, but just gives you a little idea of what I've been doing. This job's a bit nicer, a bit uneven, but still got to be painted and all that stuff. But obviously you can just clean it up. And like I said, guys, I'm open to criticism. This is my first time. Just wanted to show you if I failed or not on camera, but probably have. You guys are probably laughing, but nah. That's what this hobby's all about. It's having fun, trying new things. So with this milli putt, which is just a basic standard yellow grey one, you obviously mix it together till the colour's pretty uniformed and 2 parts even. Spread it along, and I think 2 or 3 hours. It's pretty rock hard, so make sure your tools are all clean and you wash your hands pretty thoroughly, because it does stick quite well. Anyway, got a quick video of my first attempt at welding seams. What do you guys think? Be honest. These are for the drums, so I don't really care. They go on the side of the tank, so happy days. Cheers, guys. So obviously the more you do, obviously it's like anything, the more experience you get with it, the easier it becomes. But yeah, quite liking it. It's pretty fun. I guess there's no real perfect technique. It's whatever, you know, suits you, and if you're having fun doing it and you like it, then happy days. Isn't that, I think that's what all modeling's all about. Good thing with this mealy putty, if it starts to get a little bit dry, you can just kind of agitate it with water. And gets pretty pliable again. You can work with it again. This stuff, it's pretty fun once you get the hang of it, or once you start. Once you start getting into it, it adds a lot of detail. I'm nowhere near going to do everything. Like I said, the tank already has weld marks molded into the plastic, so I'm not going to scrape out the kit's detail, because they've actually done a pretty good job from what I can tell, and everyone else on the forum is suggesting. So now I just go around a little bit and clean it up. But yeah, like I said, these I know the Germans, I've seen some of the German Weld seams or beads, and they didn't look pretty neat. I think they were slapped together pretty quickly, but the Russians, I would presume that they wouldn't be as good as the Germans with it. I think they'd be a bit more messier. They just smashed their tanks out. But hey, that's what won the war, I guess. Quality is in the numbers, like, of the tanks. But anyway, as you can see how it comes together. And this is the last drum. I know there's 4 of them. If any of you guys know if they actually welded these end caps on like this, interesting to know. Doesn't really matter if it's prototypical. It looks nice, which is the main thing. And I guess you can use any type of tool to make the weld marks. I'll show you a couple of the other ones I've finished. Look pretty good. Pretty happy with them. Let me know some tips, guys, and don't be too mean on this newbie. Alright, but there's my little way way I've started to do it. Obviously I'll change as I get more experience, but I'll clean this one up, and yeah, it's another quick video. Thanks, guys.